Hello, thank you for joining us today. Within the next 8 minutes, we will discuss the options that you have to become tobacco-free. These options include nicotine replacement therapy, known as the patch, the gum, or the lozenge, as well as cessation programming to help you with the psychological aspects of quitting. Next, you'll see individuals from our local area who've been successful quitting with the help of our program. These individuals have had their challenges, but they've overcome these challenges by attending our cessation programming. Along with determination, these individuals have met the challenges of becoming tobacco-free and are enjoying a healthier lifestyle.
Well, I knew I was ready to quit because I really wasn't feeling well. Physically, my chest was hurting, and smoking wasn't tasting good anymore. And I'd been thinking about it for a while, and it was sort of building up in me. And it was getting more and more of a lack of energy, and I was trying to start exercising. And I just felt like it was time and started looking for options. The hardest part of quitting for me was and has been really finally letting go of smoking. I've been working on trying to quit for 1 year and 2 months now. I've quit 3 or 4 different times for anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months, and slipped back. I slipped back, to be honest, 3 weeks ago because of some major stress, and recognized as that from what I had learned in the classes, and have gotten myself off again within 3 weeks quickly. So I feel proud of myself for that, and I'm really trying to stick to it and be committed. The best part of quitting for me has been feeling much better physically fairly rapidly. I mean, within the first 2 or 3 days, starting to feel better, and knew that it was even going to get better. And again, I heard that in the classes, and it really turned out to be true, and it increased my faith in the classes a lot. And also having more energy and just generally feeling better and making some of my medical issues better.
The hardest part for me to quit smoking was the habit of getting up in the morning and having a cigarette and my cup of coffee, and also reaching for them. All the time reaching for them after a cup of coffee, a sandwich. You know, I was a truck driver. I'd have a cigarette in one hand and a sandwich in the other hand. So it was hard to break that habit of just reaching for them, I think was the thing. I quit for a couple of different reasons. My grandchildren are one of them. They kept after me. And I've known what it's been like for years not to be able to breathe. So I wanted to know what the rest of the world was experiencing. And it feels pretty good. The class benefited me the most, I believe, was the fact that there was so much support, and there was praise for not smoking, you know. And I'm one of these people, you know, give me a little bit of praise and I'll go all the way for you. And that's what really did it for me. Joe Allen would praise me every week, you know, boy, it's so good to hear that you're not even lighting one up, you know. That was the best part of the class. I want to say that quitting is not an easy task, you know. I don't want anyone out there to think that it is, but I think if you're really determined that you can do it. There's so much that I didn't realize that exists out there in the way of smells and so on. And just like cigarette odors, I wish I could find a magic way to get rid of them now, because, you know, everywhere I go, I smell these cigarettes. But I just hope that anybody that sees this video will say, well, if that guy can quit, I can quit, you know, because I'm a guy that smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day, and I haven't had one for going on 11 weeks now. And, you know, every day I say, well, I'd like to have one, but I'm not going to.
I knew I was ready to quit when I was at a party, and among this group of friends there were no smokers except me. So I found myself outside. It was winter. I could hear them inside laughing, talking. There were musicians, they were playing music, and I was standing outside in the cold by myself. The hardest part of quitting for me was trying to learn not to substitute food for cigarettes. There are a lot of different things you can do. The good old swizzle sticks, my friends collected them for me, so I have quite a nice collection now. I probably ate 2 or 3 tons of carrot sticks. Fat-free popcorn is great. It's still hard times when things are stressful at work or something. And I've gained about 7 pounds since I quit smoking, which isn't too bad, but I still have to work at it, and it's still something that, you know, it's hard to deal with. The best part of quitting in the short term was the smells. I quit in the spring, and the flowers were blooming, and the world, for the most part, smelled absolutely wonderful. In the long term, it's been the physical stamina that I've gotten, because I can breathe better. I like to do a lot of activities like horseback rides, swim, dance, and that's all so much easier now. The class really prepared me to quit and convinced me that that's what I wanted to do. I think a lot of us, when we start the class, we're kind of going, oh, I don't know if I can do this or if I want to even. I did all the homework assignments, and certainly I would recommend that to anybody taking the course. And to try to follow as many of the pieces of advice as possible. I gave up caffeine, I drank the water, I did the reward thing. I think that's really important, so I put my little stickers on every day for the first 30 days that I had quit. And set goals, 2 days, 3 days a week, and promised myself a reward at the end of that time. And then gave myself the reward for reaching that goal. My quit date was the 22nd of March in 2004. And I have not smoked 1 cigarette since that date. I was afraid to cheat. The class worked.
Wanting to quit is the first step in your process to become tobacco-free. We all know we need to make healthier decisions, but we may not be ready for those healthy decisions. There are many reasons why individuals do quit. It may be for their family, their health, for money, or most importantly for their children. Statistics show that you're 3 times more likely to quit with enrollment in a support group or cessation program. All of our programs are available to you at no cost. These programs are all evidence-based programs that have been successful for many years, helping those who want to quit. These programs are funded through grants through the Ohio Tobacco Prevention Foundation, the American Legacy Foundation, as well as the Sisters of St. Joseph Foundation. You can contact us by dialing area code 740-374-2229 or just dial Selby Hospital at area code 740-568-2000.